Representing the Republic of Korea, Kim Min-sun and An Won-jun. Wearing helmet number 2,
Kim Min-sun.
country of Hungary.
They then have to make contact in the home straight. It's a clean start to heat number 1 of the mixed team relay. Kim leading from Merckx, and Sagenda, a very clear lead for Kim coming out of the top bend. So now we're going to see the transition. There is Arn coming into the track at the apex, and Kim gives him a push, and off he goes.
Like all teams are clean in their passes. And now the men will skate.
So An Hyunjun out to set the best time he can over 2 laps. And he's followed by Beshi from Hungary. Malset from Norway coming up the rear in 3rd.
From Hungary and
It's a 35-meter lead for Arn, setting the pace here in this first heat.
Good exchange by Korea.
So the Koreans have already done their transition, and Kim Min-sun leading. Abigail Merckx in 2nd gets a push from Balash Beshi. Kim will complete 2 laps.
Very little or not at all this event. So it's a little bit of a challenge and trial and error. Still team from
Often Sagenda way back, 110 meters down from the leader here. Kim Min-sun representing the Republic of Korea.
So now the women will go 2
Into the
laps,
back straight now.
and the men lead them up to that final finish.
The Hungarians staying within visual range, but Korea making their last transition. They don't practice these transitions very much. This is the newest of disciplines, and you can see there that Arn just had to slow up a little bit to get the push off, which has to happen before the straight is complete. And Arn Hyunjun powering through this final lap.
We'll watch that time from Korea.
Final transition made for Norway, and they get the belt. They are now 200 meters down on the time being set, and how quick will this be for Korea? Here comes An Hyunjun to cross the line, set the benchmark time, and it does so with a 3:10.85.
The team from the Republic of Korea, Hungary at 3:16.
So 3:10.85 the time to beat. Hungary crossing the line just under 6 seconds behind, and Norway now cross the line, and 6 more pairs to come out in 2 more heats. And can they beat the times by the Republic of Korea as the 2nd heat comes out? So we're underway in the 2nd heat of the mixed team relay. Japan, USA and Canada. And it's Anna Quinn of the USA who crosses the 100-meter line in the lead. Much closer race here though. And Japan's Yuka Takahashi coming up the inside. It's a little bit messy around the top bend. The transitions are going to be very difficult. Japan's athlete, male athlete, has gone out, Kasahara Kotaro, and just about gets the push at the right time, but look how close they are. USA with William Gabauer, and Canada with Frank Ross in 2nd and 3rd. hot on the heels of Takahashi Yuka. Well, benefiting for a bit of drafting here, the American and the Canadian. All the work being done by Takahashi at the front. Japan and the USA are inside the time. The Canadian Frank Roth has to push a little bit harder here, trying to come out and go around the outside to cut back in. The transition's happening again, and the push happening. Well, it's a pull really from the Canadians, who have pushed themselves up into second place. The USA up into first, and there was a big mess up between the Japanese athletes on the transition, and it's Canada now leading. Annalise Bourgeois, but they're still pretty close. A little bit of a gap for Annalise Bourgeois from Anna Quinn, and now it's Takahashi Yuka who's pushed herself back up into second position and trying to stay right behind the Canadian. Letting the Canadian do the work to break a hole in the air, but now you can see Takahashi trying her hardest to get around the outside, needs to position herself well for the transition. Canada leading from Japan here, but it's all about the time. Canada, not the neatest of transitions. The Japanese athlete has got a little bit more momentum, but perhaps just a tiny bit blocked off there, all within the rules. But it is now Kasahara pushing around the outside, going the long way round. They've got to increase their time in this final lap because they're behind both Korea, Hungary, and in fact Norway as well, who went out in the first group. And now Takahashi pressing the booster button. He's leading from the Canadian. Frank Roth crosses the line, and a time of 3:12.05, good enough for second place provisionally for Japan, and Canada's time of 3:12.88, enough for third. More heat to come. First up, Cabrera. Do here, he gets the bell. They're not very clean changes over from Ilyushenko to Sagatov, nor for Baran to Kania, and you see what that's done to the times. Korea pairing looking on. Kim Min-sun and An Hyunjin set the time to be in the first. Coming up to that final 100 meters. Spain's Reznico coming up to the line, 3:10.84 to beat. That's gone. Are they going to make it into the podium? Spain do make it to the podium with a 3:12.15. And it was all about clean transitions for Spain. They clearly had done a little bit more practice. Poland and Kazakhstan's final chair taking top spot with a 3:10. Fantastic stuff. Korea from Japan and Spain complete the podium on the penultimate day. Really hope you enjoyed the coverage today.